Hi, so welcome to Thursday. Welcome to the beginning of a reading vlog. So I don't know how long this one is going to last for. Basically, I've got the idea from Steph Loves and Becca from Back in the Box. These are the first two people I've seen do this. I have seen other people do this challenge, but basically, I thought, why not see how long it takes me to read for 24 hours, and also to see how many books I can read, because I'm not the fastest of readers. I have currently read like seven, I think, volumes of manga so far, but they read quite quickly. I get through them quite quick, but I thought this would be interesting because I do know that I procrastinate a lot, and also I sometimes don't put the time in. Like yesterday I finished a shift and I don't feel like reading afterwards. So yeah, I thought we would dive into this. I will do an unboxing because I do have some manga that came a couple of days ago. I've just not showed you guys, so that will be in here as well. But yeah, I'm got some sprints on from the other day currently on, so yeah, let's just see what actually, let me tell you what my current aim is. So I am still taking part in the Vampire Diary readathon, and like I said, I've read 7 manga, but I've only done 4 prompts. This would count for prompt 5. Well, the first prompt, but it'd be prompt 5 overall. So this one is to read a book with a supernatural element, which this one does. Like I said before in last week's vlog, that there is ghosts in this one, so there's that. And then there's read a thriller prompt, so I got my boyfriend to pick, and we're going with Survive the Night, which I'm a bit apprehensive about, because I read Final Girls, it must have been a couple of months back now, and I wasn't the biggest fan, which was a shame because I read Lock Every Door and thoroughly enjoyed that, and I have heard mixed things about this one. So it is quite short, this one, so hopefully we'll be able to finish at least 2 things. But I am going to go and I'm going to see what I can read currently. I am going to stop the timer for when I like eat, drink, stuff like that. But yeah, I will speak to you guys when I've read for at least an hour, I think. So I'm popping in to say I have finished Bonesmith. I gave this 5 stars. It was very quick, and I have now finished that within about an hour and a half, I want to say. But yeah, I did only have like 100 odd pages. But I am now gonna pick it up. I think I'm gonna continue with what's it called? Survive the Night. So I am only 26 pages into this one, so like I said, I'm going to go and read for a bit and catch you guys up later when I have some thoughts on Survive the Night. Okay, so I was talking to the boyfriend and I've actually decided that I am going to DNF Survive the Night because I'm just bored. I've read 40 pages and I know this is a book issue and not a me issue, considering I sped through the last 100 odd pages of Bonesmith. So yeah, just thought I'd come in to say that. And also Shadow Powling wants to say hi to the vlog. Okay, so I've already think that it was definitely a book issue and not a me issue, because I've literally just stuck my bookmarking and already the writing has got me intrigued, but I don't think I'm going to read anymore tonight. So yeah, I just thought I'd come to say that I'm going to start 5 Survive. The boyfriend has picked this one, so hopefully he's picked better than the first time. Okay, so I'm going to be honest, the 24-hour thing hasn't worked. I think hello emails. I think I'm going to leave it for November time, I think, when I know I'm off and more likely to read. But I'm gonna pop in to say that I did finish Five Survive, and I've got to say I gave it, I want to say 3 or 4 stars. I found the writing was all right. I think I've been watching Jamie's Library today, and she read it, and I think she summed it up quite well. Like, it was fast paced, but I didn't like some of the main characters, like Oliver. I hated. He was so friggin' annoying. He was like trying to basically be in charge the whole way through and knew everything. Like, I hate people that claim to know everything. Like, no one does. It's physically impossible to know everything. So he got on my nerves. Then we had Red. We're following Red as she starts her summer break. Their RV gets, basically, it breaks down, and there's a sniper trying to basically kill them. Like I said, I finished that, and then I have been reading, because that was basically my thriller book, and then I have been reading, if it'll load, one of the Off Balance series. So yeah, I am currently 266 pages in. So like I said, it has been a few days. So this I'm doing for the readathon. This is going to be my doc cover prompt. But also I thought I might as well show you some books I've got on my Kindle, because I was talking to my boyfriend and I basically told him that I'm enjoying reading on on my new iPad. So let me switch you around so you can see it and I don't have to keep like holding it up because it's kind of heavy. So yeah, I've got quite a few books, so ignore that one there. I've had that one a while. Then I have done some Kindle Unlimited shopping, so I've got Under Lock. I love from Luca with Love. Then we got Cabin 1, which is a Steph Love recommendation. I think she was reading it at the beginning of the year, I want to say. Then we got Crossing the Line. We've got Lady Darkness, and we've got another Mary Zapata, Kindle Unlimited. And then I've got Spellbound. Basically, all the ones you see there were like 99p. And then if we scroll up a little bit more, again, these 5 were 99p. And then again, we've got some Kindle Unlimited, again 99p. And then if I go into that one, I got The Summer Girl, which I think is book 3. So I need to wait for book 2 to become that. Where else was it going to go? I think this one. Yeah, and then again, I've got book 2 in that one, waiting for book 3 to go down. But I think that one's only just released. And then 6 Crimson Cranes I got. And then Love Theoretically, I had to buy because obviously Becca from the Becca File loves Ali Hazelwood books. So, and then I got Killer Instinct, which again 99p. Unfortunately, that's book 2, so I won't be able to read it anytime soon. But Notes on an Execution. I've seen quite a few booktubers now read this and really enjoy it. So I want to see what the hype is. And then I got Stoneheart, which is a novella, which again was 99p. So not a bad little haul. Like 30 quid. No, it's not 30 quid. Let's have a look. Let me do some maths and I'll be back with you. I think it works out at something like 13 quid. So not too bad for the amount of books. But yeah, I've just, as much as I like reading physically as well, is we've got a small flat, so there's just books everywhere. and it's a bit overwhelming. So I said to my boyfriend, I think Kindle Unlimited and just reading on my tablet is the way to go, because I really do like this. I mean, there is the glare, which is a little bit annoying, but having said that, I will take it for the fact that obviously space is better. Plus, when I go to work, I sometimes use this as like watching YouTube on. So I take my Kindle and read on that. But yesterday, I actually watched YouTube on my phone and read on this. But yeah, so I actually haven't told you what Balance is about, have I? So Balance, we're following Adriana as basically she is a gymnast. Basically, gymnastics. Basically, she does gymnastics. We're just gonna say that. And basically, she's outgrew her current gym. So her dad's very well off. Her mum's well off as well. And they're friends with someone who's just come into the area who's bought this gym. And basically, the guy becomes Adriana's coach. I will say, I kind of knew that it was difficult to be a gymnast anyway, but the training that she's going through is crazy. Like, she's doing like 12-hour days most days, and she's got school as well, so it's really fair play to anyone who does gymnastics that much, because that's a lot of dedication. I will say there is a trope in here that I'm not too like, it's my least favorite one. I don't want to say what it is because I think it might be a spoiler. I've got to watch the YouTuber who gave me this book recommendation to see if it is a spoiler or not. But yeah, it's really interesting because we find out like how they do the training, what maneuvers they do and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go. I would like to say I'm gonna read. I'm probably not. I've just come off a 24-hour shift. I'm tired. So yeah, I think it's just gonna be a let's chill. I might pack my bag ready for work on Saturday. So I'm a little bit ahead. But yeah, I think we're gonna skip the 24-hour thing till I'm off. And I know I can do it over a week and not have it to worry. I think at the moment, because my shift is going like I'll finish like today, have tomorrow off, but then I'm back in, and then I have that, so it's not really going to work, I don't think, me doing the 24 hours. But that's my update, my rambly update, and I will speak to you tomorrow. No, I'm not going to speak to you tomorrow. I'm going to tell you that I had a horrible dream about Shadow. Have you ever had a dream that's made you cry because it's felt so realistic? So this morning, I had a dream where Shadow got attacked, and it made me very emotional. And just thinking about the dream is making me very emotional, because although he can be a little twat at times, he's our twat. You know what I mean? So he got a load of cuddles when I got home, and I made sure that when I spoke to my boyfriend this morning, he gave a hug. But he's absolutely fine. It's just, I think because basically I went to a hospital a couple of weeks ago, and basically I've got this thing called costochondritis, which basically affects your like rib cage. And I think because sometimes at the moment what seems to be happening is I'm either not sleeping because I'm in that much pain that I can't, or I sleep and then I'm having dreams. So but yeah, so if you don't see vlogs for a little bit, that's why. But now I am going to go because I have rambled on for a while today. Okay, so we're now on Saturday morning. I wanted to come in before I head off to work that I have DNF'd Balance, I got to page 375 and I was just bored. I don't think it started off well, but then I think there was too much. Obviously, I know it's supposed to be a romance book, but I feel like where we were getting the gymnastics and the romance, it then just took over. So we'd have like 3 or 4 chapters where it's solely just focusing on the romance, and I got a bit bored with that. So I have DNF'd that book. I've DNF'd that series. So I've seen quite a lot of people talking about Only for This Week by Natasha Bishop. So I have started that. I am 54 pages in, I think, which is not bad considering I only started it last night. Basically I had another night of little sleep. Oh, page 58 of 244. So I do think that's quite possible to finish tonight. And then I'm going to switch out my vampire book because I'm really enjoying reading on my tablet at the moment. So I have picked up, I saw Mel from Mel Reads talking about my roommate is a vampire. So I picked that up on Kindle. It was like £3, so not bad for a book. So I think I'm going to switch out. I did have book 3 of the Mortal Instruments, but like I said, I'm enjoying reading on my Kindle at the moment. So yeah, I picked that up, and I think once I finish this book, I am then going to start reading My Roommate is a Vampire, because it sounds really quite cute, to be fair. Anyway, I'm going to go because I still need to get ready for work, but I just thought I'd let you know that I have DNF'd a book. So after, if I finish My Roommate is a Vampire, I'll only have 1 prompt left, which is not bad considering we're only on the 16th. I say I'm behind on my 30 books in 30 days, but I hadn't actually planned to do that. I was just reading a lot of manga, which helped. But yeah, I feel like I waffled enough, so I am gonna go now because I still need to get ready for work. Okay, so welcome back. I have been very bad at vlogging. Basically my boyfriend has been off for last week, so I didn't vlog at all last week. So I am popping in to say I've got quite a few updates. So I did finish Only for This Week by Natasha Bishop. This was really cute, and it was also quite hard hitting in the fact that the main character didn't fall for any bullshit. Like, she straight up told people when they were being mean to her. So I did like that aspect of it. So I finished that. Then I moved on to Attack on Titan, Volume 2. I finished that. I gave it 4 stars. I did then go on to My Roommate is a Vampire, and can I just say, Frederick Fitzgerald Williams, my all-time favorite character. I never scream for a character, but he is definitely my number 1 character of this year. He was so sweet and adorable. But yeah, I gave that 5 stars. That's definitely going to be in my top 10 books of this year. Then I moved on to, basically, I didn't realise that there was Stuff Your Kindle Day in June, and this one, because of the person I watch, I realised that they were saying about it. So I did buy, I want to say at least 60 books, but they were all free. So didn't spend no, that was a lie. I bought one that was 99p, but the rest were all free. So yeah, so I then read The Tiger's Wish, which was only 25 pages, and I'm not gonna lie, it was weird. It was definitely very interlovey, but again, that's to be expected when it's 25 pages. So I read that one, gave it 3 stars. Then I moved on to, I can't remember what I read after that, but I know I've read Saving Taylor, which, my god, if you're going into that one, just know that it starts off very quite violent, so trigger for violence. But that one I quite enjoyed. That was 4 stars. Then I read Snow Red, which I am judging all of my life choices with this one. I gave it 5 stars, but the reason I am judging my life choices was it was a Siamese cat shifter romance. I loved it. It was cute. It was adorable. It's a mystery. I had a great time. I mean, it turned into a cat. There was purring. Yeah, I'm not gonna take any questions at this time about that book. I loved it. It was 5 stars. I also read The Rival Bid, which again was kind of cute. This was not very long. It was only 99 pages long, so that was a quick read. I think I gave that 4 stars. Then I read Memory of a Melody, which had me feeling a lot of things. I don't want to say much because I just went into it blind, and I enjoyed it more because of that. And that is all the books that I am. No, I think I'm. Oh, I also read That Time I Got Drunk and Saved a Demon. Again, this was really good as well. So I read that one, enjoyed that one. I think that one got a 4 stars. Then I am currently reading. Let me go to my Kindle because I've actually forgotten what I am reading. And then I'm reading Out of the Frying Pan, which I'm only 47 pages into. But then I thought I would read Bunny. This is my current read. So I am only 10 pages in. And so far I don't have a lot of thoughts apart from it's kind of quick to read. Like I'm flipping the pages quite quickly. And then I did get my afterlight also. So, and let me do, what was the theme? Oh no, it doesn't actually, well that's the thing, but I don't actually think it had a theme. So the first thing we got was a tumbler. I've used this quite a lot. I think it came about a week ago. Then I've got this little card holder thing, so that's very cute. And then this month's book is Click Q, which I'm glad I didn't buy because I was actually thinking of buying this, but I didn't. So let me just take off these hardcover, the sleeve, but whatever this thing's called, can't think of what it's called off the top of my head. And then I've just taken the dust jacket, that's the word I'm looking for. We've got some beautiful sprayed edges, and then we have got the hardcover. So I believe this is a football romance. I don't know much more about that. And again, with my romances, I like to just go in not knowing what to expect. So I think that is you guys caught up. Obviously, I did buy a lot of books, but I am not doing that haul right now. I will see if I want to. I'm going to be honest, I don't think I will. Because there's 40 odd books. I would be here all day. You would be here all day. So I doubt that's going to happen. But yeah, I'm going to go and read because we're still on. We're on the 27th today. So we've got 3 more days left before the Vampire Diaries readathon ends. And can I just say a huge thank you to Chloe. This has been my best reading month ever. I am currently sitting on 21 books. And yes, I know some of them have been manga, but still, it adds up. Like, I'm not going to do it today. I might do it I might do it tomorrow. Depending, but I want to see how many pages that is because mangas are usually 200 pages long, so I have no idea how many pages I've read this month, but it's 21 books is a lot for me. And don't get me wrong, some of them have been like full length novels. Like I read I read The Bonesmith this month, and this is 400 odd pages, 474 I want to say. So yeah, after my waffle, I am gonna go, and I will catch you up when I've got some more thoughts about Bunny, or if I finish a book. So unfortunately, we got a DNF. I am DNFing this. I don't care, quite honestly. So I got about 45 pages in, maybe even 50 pages, and I'm just gonna DNF it. I was bored. I don't care about the characters, and the writing style. It's just not for me. So I'm not gonna push myself through a book that I'm not enjoying. So yes, this one unfortunately is gonna be a DNF, but at least it's on my shelf. That's kind of why I wanted to read this, so that I can get off my shelves, because I think I've said that I got an iPad recently, and basically I do enjoy reading on that, so I'm trying to cut down on the books and only have books that I'm really intrigued about reading. Unfortunately, this one's going. Okay, so we're now on Thursday. I forgot to update the vlog yesterday, so I did finish Spy Family Volume 3. I really like this. Gave it 4 stars, and that got another 194 points. I don't know if I said that I fulfilled all the prompts for the Vampire Readathon, but I have. So I'm just basically reading what I want type of thing, just to get some extra points. I also finished The Garden of Words, gave this one 3 stars. Wasn't that fussed with this one. So yeah. And then I have picked up Legends and Lattes, which I feel like I've got an unpopular opinion on this one. It's okay, but at the moment, don't know if you can see, I'm nearly halfway through, and I think it's going to be a 3 star. I can't see it getting above 3 star. I mean, I like the characters well enough, but there's nothing like really wowing me about it. So I know that's an unpopular opinion. I know quite a few people like this book, but unfortunately for me it's just meh. So anyway, I am going to go and hopefully finish this book. Okay, so we're now in October, so I am going to wrap this vlog up now. I don't think it's going to be a particularly long one, just for the fact that although I've read a lot, I've read like 26 things, I'm not gonna list all the things that I've read. What I'm gonna do is probably just tell you some of the things that I liked this month, some of the things I didn't like as much, stuff like that. So look out for that video. But I did indeed finish Legends and Lattes. I did indeed give this 3 stars. I feel like I have an unpopular opinion. Me and my best friend often said that if a book is popular, for some reason, I don't see the hype. Where if it's a book that everyone's hating, I tend to like. So I don't know what's that about. But yeah, 3 star. I can see why it does appeal to people. And if you want a cozy fantasy, this with low stakes, then this is definitely for you. But it just wasn't my cup of tea, unfortunately. And I will unfortunately be on hold in it. I've also started so I will be continuing this into next week's vlog, and bear with me a second while I get my other book. And then I did also start God Killer as well. So, and I am halfway into God Killer as well. I'm really enjoying that one so far. Again, one that I will hopefully finish. Hi, Shadow's Tale. One that I will hopefully finish next week. But yeah, that's it for this vlog. I hope you enjoy this, and I will speak to you in a video hopefully very soon.